talking about some of my favorite people that I've known since I've been in Seattle. And one guy that I don't really know, sometimes I think I do, I know I'd like to, is Wil Wheaton. And I met him finally last August at the PAX convention here in Seattle, where he started out his keynote address with the words, "Jack Thompson can suck my balls." And I don't know who Jack Thompson is, but I've been using one person or another can suck my balls quite a bit lately. Anyway, this is Will's new book, The Happiest Days of Our Lives. In the front it says, well, I'll tell this story. Well, I got up to have him sign books for me at the convention. And I said, like 2 books. The first one I'd like to have you sign to Milla. And the second one, and he started signing. The second one, you know, why don't you just say to Chaos in Order? And he went like this. "Is that you?" And I said, "Yes, sir, it is." And I smiled. And he smiled. And it was like, dude, finally. We finally meet. It was a very cool moment because I think that if it was somebody saying to sign it to Chaos in Order and they weren't Chaos in Order, he was going to kick their ass. So anyway, in the front it says, Chaos in Order, Soapbox Monkeys, FTW, Wil Wheaton. And walking away, I'm going, Soapbox Monkeys, fuck the world! Free the Wobblies! I had no idea that it was a gaming thing that meant for the win until a couple weeks later. But anyway, what's up, Pee-wee? And the wind, it screams, Pee-wee. I have said before that when I write well and when Will writes well, our writing styles are fairly similar. We are both emotional men. You know, I'm sorry for making a gender reference there, but we're not afraid to say who we are, what we are, why we're that. We're not afraid to shed a tear or crack a smile at ourselves or somebody else. One of the things you can do with this book, go out and buy a copy first of all. You can just go like this. I backed out of the driveway. Ryan sighed and rolled his eyes. May I change the station? Translation: you are so lame. Now I will use the words you requested, but I will deliver them as sarcastically as possible. I rule because I am 16. No, I said, you may not. I took a deep breath and sang, baby, I can't wait. I don't know what this song is. I can be just as a translation, I can be just as annoying as you are to me. Age and treachery will always triumph over youth and vigor. I rule because I'm 33. From the back seat, Nolan said, Will, this is really horrible radio. You will note that I did not call it music. Translation: I'm not going to join in the lameness this morning. Rather, I will make a joke to diffuse the tension. I rule because I just do. I know, I said. But now that I have the power of horrible 80s pop music, there is nothing that can stop me. Ryan and Nolan both said, what? Translation: what? Before I could dazzle them with another brilliant non sequitur, the opening strains of Mr. Roboto filled the car. I stole a sideways glance at Ryan and caught him stealing a sideways glance at me. Is this Mr. Roboto? He said. Translation: uh-oh, I love this song. And I know you've heard me listening to it in my bedroom. How am I going to maintain my carefully crafted facade of universal indifference? One page out of the book, plus the end of the sentence. You know those people. That's Will and his two stepsons. Pardon. That's Will and his two sons. They're growing up. The kids are growing up. Will's growing up. They're growing up together. They're learning to be human beings that react to each other. And human beings don't always react to each other in a friendly way. It's not always appropriate to be friendly to the other people. Brian can be sarcastic with Will at 16. I think Nolan was 14 at that point. Will's going to give it right back. That's beautiful stuff. You know? You can just do that. Do it again, Bob. Okay. I took a deep breath and I said, my sister scowled and started to cry. What? The urge to walk out of the store with something in my hand and some stupid sense of victory overwhelmed the more rational thoughts of saving my money for something I really wanted. I want to carry it myself, I said. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go, she said. I thought of looking back wistfully over my shoulder at the Millennium Falcon, but I was so ashamed of myself I was certain that I'd be turned into a pillar of carbonite. Is that great? A pillar of carbonite. If he turns around like Lot's wife in the Bible, Will's not known for being a devout Christian, and I say that as a compliment. If I turn around, I would be turned into a pillar of carbonite. The Bible to Star Wars. It's writing. Instead, I trailed behind my airplane zooming brother and nap-needing sister while my mother pushed the cart up to the checkout. Will, said a voice that didn't belong at Kmart in 1981. I think that was Michael Dorn. I blinked as the sounds of my infant sister crying were replaced with the killers and the smell of burnt popcorn was replaced with the smell of the fryer. Are you okay? Nolan asked. Yeah, I said. Where did you go just now? It's a rather mature concept for a 15-year-old, but I vanish into memory so frequently that he knows it when he sees it. I told him about the kid over his shoulder, with all the Star Wars figures lined up on the table. It's like looking at myself 25 years ago, I said, as John Williams' score began to reprise in my head. He turned around and back. You had Jar Jar 25 years ago? What? I blinked and looked at the line of figures. Han Solo, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and way down on the end, there was Jar Jar Binks. A needle scratched across the imagined record in my head. I thought of the worst curse word I could, directed at George Lucas. God damn it! That is... Get the book. Read the book. Read it a page at a time. Read it all the way through. Grow up with it. Chaos in Order Laptop Bob. Peace out.